More wintry weather on the way. At least local highway departments will now have more road salt to make the situation safer for drivers.
Yeah, Channel 2's Ron Plants was able to speak today with a top Erie County official about the resupply process for the badly needed salt.
They were carving out the suddenly very valuable road salt from this pile just off Route 5 at the Buffalo waterfront today. Local highway departments jumping in to get their share of the salt brought in through Erie County's previously announced deal with the Compass Minerals firm, which is actually based in Kansas City.
We're getting 1,000 ton a day starting today coming out to the waterfront.
The county says for now they're getting 5,000 tons this week with an additional 10,000 ton reserve as needed. Actually, this particular waterfront pile of salt coming from the huge Compass Minerals salt mine in Goodrich near Hamilton, Ontario. With tariff issues paused for now, it's available and badly needed, especially with more wintry precipitation on the horizon.
Everybody's, in critical need for salt, and unfortunately it's just not coming fast enough from our supplier.
That supplier, with a state law preference, was supposed to be this American rock salt mine in Livingston County, south of Rochester on Route 390. But despite a 24-hour-a-day mining operation churning out a projected 2.1 million tons of salt, they can't keep up with demand from highway departments. So the state, Erie County, and other communities statewide with emergency orders have also turned to another source with previously banned overseas salt from the port of Queman, which is on the Hudson River south of Albany. The Carver Company's firm there getting shipments of salt off barges and even ships from places like Egypt, Turkey, Israel, and Italy. A spokesman says demand from communities also draining their warehouses, but other ships carrying salt set to arrive for unloading. Trucks, including some from Erie County, lining up this weekend in Albany. Erie County brought back 10,000 tons of more expensive salt.
It'll definitely help, but it's expensive. We spent about $1.2 million on that 10,000 ton, and the stuff coming into the Port of Buffalo is about $82 a ton, so about $40 less. But still, it's needed. We're here to help out with all the communities, cities.
That's interesting. Ron, you mentioned that the state law preference for American rock salt, but now it seems as if they're turning to overseas.
Yeah, in fact, I just got off with speaking to a spokesperson for the governor, and they did point out that American Rock Salt Act signed by the governor back in December 2022, Governor Hochul, a push from local lawmakers and union leaders. They wanted to protect union mining jobs in Livingston County, even get some extra tax revenue from the salt. But again, they can't keep up with demand. The state still allows the purchase by local governments of more expensive, as you heard, overseas road salt because obviously it's a necessity.
For sure it is.
Speaking to a local landscaper and plower in the wintertime today, he said he's beginning to lose money now because he's paying so much more.
Exactly.
And he can't do anything more because he's already had the contract signed.
And you heard what the local highway departments are having to pay.
No surprise there, Ron. Thanks for that report this evening for sure.